Welcome along to tonight's Classico.
See these teams play. People want to see these players play.
Full team news shortly with Kylian Mbappe only fit. And who knows the potential ramifications.
Run of form, it's 12 wins and a draw in the last 13 La Liga. Wounded Real Madrid. Write them off at your peril. Difficult tonight.
FINAL REY final. But as Terry mentions, we see if that can stop Barcelona playing, and with about the referees tonight as a result. A lot of pressure on them here. It's about the criticism aimed at him by Real Madrid TV. Back with Balde out, the midfield's no surprise. And we just in time for the final. There was talk it wouldn't be ready.
In the early stages of the game, find a footing, find a foothold. I expect Barcelona to dominate possession. Real Madrid's play on the court, isn't it? It was only a couple of weeks ago. There wasn't any grass in the stadium. They have a high defensive line. They rule to catch teams offside.
Ferran Torres, great touches, and he's got away from his defender in a combination of Tchouaméni and Rudiger. Good ball, and Jules Koundé punched into Rafinha. Rafinha works it with Ferran Torres, and they're around Real Madrid again.
إلى رافينيا العرضية المتابعة الله الله تهديد.
Yamal into that left foot of his, and that was not a million miles wide. It just needed a touch from somebody. That touch was not
where Real Madrid are playing in, or how they're playing. Look where Rodrigo's position is. He's supposed to be up front with Vinicius Junior, or so you would think. He's playing like a right back. So it just makes Real Madrid be more defensive and allow.
Seems a long time ago. Rafinha's ball in, and Courtois stretched to the side by Koundé's header.
Yeah, easy enough for Courtois, but just have to hang on in there, Ian. That's all they have to do.
Is this Real Madrid parking the bus?
To a certain extent, yes, hitting on the counter-attack. But when you say sometimes parking the bus, sometimes parking the bus...
A quick counter.
That's the problem, Ian. They're countering from 80 yards.
Here's Yamal. Cut on that left foot, they can't really let him do that. Laid back, Pedri! Oh! It's a brilliant goal! What a strike from Pedri! That is sensational. And Barcelona lead here, having dominated the game.
Yeah, and it's everything they deserve, isn't it? Pedri coming onto it with his right foot and bending it inside of his right foot, just bending it into that far corner. And what I also would say is wonderful play.
Vinicius Junior across the field. Brilliant, and tried to set away Ferran Torres. Flag stays down for now. Rafinha cuts it back, dealt with by Madrid back four. Dani Olmo. Need pick a pass. Well, Florentino Perez has been in the... Imagines he's desperate to get out there. It is flicked up, but in truth, they've been second best out there. Barcelona could have had more. Dani Olmo hit the post for the
season for Real Madrid, so just the one goal definitely lethal on the counter-attack, and this player adds to that. With his play,
and you were spot on, Terry. It is.
And he was on the periphery of the entire.
Yamal, and he tests Courtois. Any club in Europe's top 5 leagues. Rafinha,
Yeah.
He's in Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Chesney with a save, and again! I think that was creeping inside his near post.
Well, the first legitimate saves of the game from Barcelona's player.
Still going here, Mbappe. A double step over, Chesney in the way, Kubasi behind.
He was barely able to move, or barely able to touch the ball in the half-time. And good supporters.
Vinicius! Wow, he flashes that one wide. Ancelotti in many ways has opened it up. The ball forward, and Dani Olmo couldn't trap it. Still Modric, oh what a ball!
Again, but it looks like Real Madrid at the moment.
Yamal tries to get away from Fran Garcia in this half, and Bellingham's won it, and Mbappe springs into life. Was he brought down there? Yellow card is out. And Mbappe saying he's through on the Barcelona goal.
For Barcelona.
Mbappe goalwards and in. Kylian Mbappe has come on in this final and got Real Madrid level. His first ever Copa del Rey final, and he scored in it. Won the free kick and scores it. It's all level in Seville.
Well, he's punished them. Massive difference since Kylian Mbappe came on.
Koundé, Fermin Lopez. Real centre forward out there for Barcelona. Koundé's cut back. Mbappe with him. Support arriving. Mbappe. Important defending. Real Madrid nearly had the lead for the first time.
Well, I talked in the first half.
Xavi into the mix. Tchouaméni! Just like in the semi-final. Aurelien Tchouaméni comes up big for Real Madrid. They have turned this game around in a way they have so often before. Carlo Ancelotti's changes vindicated, and Real Madrid now believe they're on their way to Copa del Rey glory.
Back for Real Madrid. I think Valverde were gun played and now his team are ahead.
Sprinting back into the scene here is Fran Garcia, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, who might do it, but for the towering figure of Thibaut Courtois.
And I would love to have Lewandowski out there, wouldn't they?
Come on. Lamine Yamal has popped a ball that's asked a question of Real Madrid, and Ferran Torres has delivered. He's been their go-to man in the Copa del Rey, and how about that tonight in the final? Leading the line in the absence of Lewandowski, and that is some finish.
It's been exactly that. It's had a great flow to it. Barcelona dominating, Real Madrid fighting back, taking the lead. Lamine Yamal with a wonderful
being off. Araujo on. Vinicius Jr. Koundé did brilliantly, and it will be a goal kick. This time, these two will do battle again, and Raul Asensio spared.
And there was me thrills and spills. The important ones, the shots on target, not so much the ball possession.
Araujo and Modric have been introduced into the second half.
I agree with that. I think Valverde is the interesting.
Up to that, Fran Garcia with a run on the outside. Araujo, and this is in him to Ferran Torres, who looks up and saw Rafinha was arriving. Martinez now playing at left back. Pedri being withdrawn for Fran Garcia too. Ferran Torres with the movement to the near post. Barca play on. Ferran Torres just skews that wide. Nearly winning breakthrough yet.
Who could be the one player that can look the fresh?
So he interrupted Carlo Ancelotti's inspirational.
You've got to make as many changes as you possibly.
You'd be surprised, and Szczesny's had a good game out there today. He sent all onto Fermin, who has options in the middle. Ferran Torres! Flags up.
He shouldn't have been offside. Doesn't need to be offside here.
Fermin, too sharp. Rudiger laboured. And the deflection off his own foot perhaps.
Taped up and strapped up. As much as he does.
Gavi gets forward. Mbappe's at the back post. Bellingham's running, and he couldn't make meaningful contact with it.
Making way for Pal Victor, straight swap.
Far. Short. Koundé onto it to maybe win the Copa del Rey. Koundé with a killer effort. And Barcelona celebrate in Seville with minutes remaining of extra time.
Barcelona berhasil meraih gelar juara Copa del Rey musim 2024-2025 setelah mengalahkan Real Madrid dengan skor akhir 3-2. Laga final yang berlangsung di Stadion La Cartuja Sevilla pada Minggu 27 April 2025 dini hari ini menyajikan drama yang tak terlupakan dalam sejarah pertemuan kedua tim. Pertandingan yang berlangsung sengit ini harus dilanjutkan ke babak extra time setelah skor imbang 2-2 di waktu normal. Barcelona akhirnya keluar sebagai pemenang berkat gol dari Jules Koundé di menit 116 dan berhak meraih trofi Copa del Rey musim ini. Ini merupakan trofi kedua Barcelona di musim ini setelah Super Copa de Espanya sehingga memperlihatkan konsistensi mereka dalam kompetisi domestik. Sementara itu, Real Madrid harus menelan pil pahit meskipun tampil dengan semangat pantang menyerah pada laga final ini. Kemenangan ini semakin memperteguh status Barcelona sebagai salah satu klub Spanyol terbaik di Eropa. Ribuan pendukung Blaugrana di Stadion La Cartuja bersorak gembira merayakan gelar Copa del Rey musim ini. Barcelona memulai pertandingan dengan penuh percaya diri dan menguasai permainan sejak menit pertama. Pedri membuka keunggulan untuk Barcelona di menit ke-28, membawa mereka memimpin sementara dengan skor 1-0. Namun Real Madrid tak tinggal diam. Kylian Mbappe berhasil menyamakan kedudukan pada menit ke-70 dan 7 menit kemudian Aurelien Tchouameni membuat skor menjadi 2-1 untuk keunggulan Real Madrid. Barcelona terus menunjukkan tekad yang kuat dan berhasil menyamakan kedudukan lewat gol Ferran Torres pada menit ke-84. Dengan skor imbang 2-2, pertandingan berlanjut ke babak extra time. Pada babak extra time, Barcelona tampil lebih tajam dalam menyerang. Setelah beberapa upaya yang gagal para pemain Barcelona, Jules Koundé akhirnya berhasil mencetak gol kemenangan untuk Barcelona pada menit ke-116. Kemenangan ini menambah koleksi trofi Copa del Rey untuk Barcelona menjadi 32 gelar. Ini mempertegas posisi mereka sebagai tim tersukses dalam sejarah turnamen tersebut. Barcelona memenangkan gelar pertamanya pada musim 1909 sampai 2010. Sejak saat itu, mereka rutin menambah gelar di musim-musim penting seperti 1928, 1952, dan 2015. Dalam 15 tahun terakhir, Barcelona mendominasi Copa del Rey dengan performa konsisten. Kini tambahan trofi musim 2024-2025 membuat kejayaan mereka semakin kokoh, baik di laga domestik maupun di kancah Eropa. Barcelona berhasil meraih gelar juara Copa del Rey musim 2024-2025 setelah mengalahkan Real Madrid dengan skor akhir 3-2. Laga final yang berlangsung di Stadion La Cartuja Sevilla pada Minggu 27 April 2025 dini hari ini menyajikan drama yang tak terlupakan dalam sejarah pertemuan kedua tim. Pertandingan yang berlangsung sengit ini harus dilanjutkan ke babak extra time setelah skor imbang 2-2 di waktu normal. Barcelona akhirnya keluar sebagai pemenang berkat gol dari Jules Koundé di menit 116 dan berhak meraih trofi Copa del Rey musim ini. Ini merupakan trofi kedua Barcelona di musim ini setelah Super Copa de Espanya sehingga memperlihatkan konsistensi mereka dalam kompetisi domestik. Sementara itu, Real Madrid harus menelan pil pahit meskipun tampil dengan semangat pantang menyerah pada laga final ini. Kemenangan ini semakin memperteguh status Barcelona sebagai salah satu klub Spanyol terbaik di Eropa. Ribuan pendukung Blaugrana di Stadion La Cartuja bersorak gembira merayakan gelar Copa del Rey musim ini. Barcelona memulai pertandingan dengan penuh percaya diri dan menguasai permainan sejak menit pertama. Pedri membuka keunggulan untuk Barcelona di menit ke-28, membawa mereka memimpin sementara dengan skor 1-0. Namun Real Madrid tak tinggal diam. Kylian Mbappe berhasil menyamakan kedudukan pada menit ke-70. Dan 7 menit kemudian Aurelien Tchouameni membuat skor menjadi 2-1 untuk keunggulan Real Madrid. Barcelona terus menunjukkan tekad yang kuat dan berhasil menyamakan kedudukan lewat gol Ferran Torres pada menit ke-84. Dengan skor imbang 2-2, pertandingan berlanjut ke babak extra time. Pada babak extra time, Barcelona tampil lebih tajam dalam menyerang. Setelah beberapa upaya yang gagal para pemain Barcelona, Jules Koundé akhirnya berhasil mencetak gol kemenangan untuk Barcelona pada menit ke-116. Kemenangan ini menambah koleksi trofi Copa del Rey untuk Barcelona menjadi 32 gelar. Ini mempertegas posisi mereka sebagai tim tersukses dalam sejarah turnamen tersebut. Barcelona memenangkan gelar pertamanya pada musim 1909 sampai 2010. Sejak saat itu, mereka rutin menambah gelar di musim-musim penting seperti 1928, 1952, dan 2015. Dalam 15 tahun terakhir, Barcelona mendominasi Copa del Rey dengan performa konsisten. Kini tambahan trofi musim 2024-2025 membuat kejayaan mereka semakin kokoh, baik di laga domestik maupun di kancah Eropa.